Manoj, one of my subscribers has recently migrated to the UK on a dependent visa. A civil engineer with 21 years of experience behind his belt, he is now on the job hunt in the UK. It was certainly my pleasure to meet Manoj on a one-to-one session. He got all the experience the UK industry need. All he needs is the right direction. In this video, I'm going to share the recorded one-to-one session with Manoj, and I'm sure that's going to help lots of people out there with a similar experience. By the way, if you need a similar one-to-one session with myself, all you need to do is join my YouTube channel and you will receive a meeting invite. That's all you got to do. So let's watch the recorded session. Right. Okay. So the way actually we will cover this session, I would just split it into sort of three sections. The first section, I would like to understand your background, so I know more about yourself. And the second, you can ask whatever questions you might have.
Right, sir. Right.
You can ask those questions. And third one, I will see the strategy, what you can do basically going forward in your future aspirations. So that's how we can split it. So first, I need to understand you a lot more to basically suggest whatever you need actually from the industry. So I would just simply ask a few questions. Obviously, if you don't know, just say I don't know about these stuff.
Fine.
But it's just for me just to gauge where you are in terms of the information, the details about the construction industry you might have in the UK. So it's just to get myself to that point. So obviously, just talk me about basically you just mentioned you came a month ago basically. Just tell me briefly about your experience basically, what your experience has been.
I'm starting it from year 2000. I completed my diploma in engineering from Government Polytechnic Ambikapur. Ambikapur was a place in Madhya Pradesh, state of Madhya Pradesh, in 2000. And one paper was my back, so I completed it on 2001 December. Okay.
Right.
Then I went to various companies. I started with an engineer, under an engineer. Then there I did a 5 months trainee engineer as a trainee engineer. Then I moved to this Sriram Bilkans Private Limited, then Redura Steel Private Limited. Then currently I'm working in L&T Construction. Have you heard about this?
Yeah. Last and
I'm working with L&T since 2007, December 2007. 19 December 2007 was my joining date. And as of now, almost 14 years gone in this company. Currently, I'm working with L&T in Delhi project.
Right.
And I came here to UK in a dependent visa actually.
Yeah.
My wife is currently doing MSc in cancer biology from Kingston University.
Right. Okay.
So
are you still working? With L&T, right? Okay. So
L&T,
why do you need another job?
I'm explaining that. Actually, my wife and my relatives are here, so she want to start a career in UK, London.
Right.
So as a competent person, I would also want to start here because technology is new for me, and I wanted to take the challenge. And a lot of work I did in India, so I wanted to know something new. So it's been a challenge for me, and I would like to take the challenge. That's why I come. But the problem with me is that I did only diploma in civil engineering 3 years and nothing else.
No, don't worry about diploma. Forget about diploma because you got experience. That's
I'm having 21 years of experience, more than 21 years in various. Have you heard about Delhi International Airport Limited, DIAL?
Yeah.
In that project was done by our company, and I joined there as an engineer. So I was there.
I'm still looking for that specific role. What you've been doing.
I'm coming to that specific role. When a building starts from the surveying, then excavation, and then foundation, then a lot of shuttering, reinforcement, concreting. So these are my core fields actually. I did a lot of concreting, shuttering work, reinforcement work, BBRs. These are my core competency actually.
So that
Not
is
because
like construction project management. That's what I can call it.
yeah. Construction. Currently I'm working as a construction manager.
Right.
I become construction manager on January 2016. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
since
how
then
how are you managing now? Like, I mean, construction management now. You are here in the UK, and the project is in India. So how are you managing that?
No. Actually, I am on leave. Actually.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I am on leave. Actually, I took 35 days leave.
Fair enough.
My company, my project manager, that this is the case with my family, so I need to take a leave, and that leave I will extend.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So, have you tried any sort of job application in the UK already, or
Yeah,
I mean,
actually, I applied in many places through this LinkedIn, then CV Library, then this Indeed.
Right.
And many of them have rejected me that you are not the required person for us. And many of them are asking for a CSCS card, then STS, MS, and all these things.
Right.
So currently I'm working on that.
Right. Okay. So have you arranged any interviews at all? I mean, since or is it no interviews arranged so far for yourself?
No. One call day before yesterday, one consultant called me, recruitment consultant, and she told me that your experience is enough for this industry.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you need to be a patient. Actually, you need to keep your patience.
Yeah.
They will call you. Since I don't have any experience right now with me in UK.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the problem. Then another thing I would say that CSS card is the necessary thing here.
Yeah, it is indeed. I mean, like, that's where I was trying to get to. What your specialty is. I mean, obviously you are construction project management. I mean, that's where you need to go into. And for that one, CSCS, the SMTS, basically that are the requirements. Do you know anything about the CDM regulations? I mean, the UK legislation, construction.
Actually, I am currently preparing for CITB test for managers.
Right.
CITB test. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's CITB. That's relevant to CSCS. That sort of side. But what I'm talking about is CDM regulations, which is the health and safety, the law, the legislation in the construction industry. That's how we operate in the UK. So I'm just wondering whether you have any knowledge of that at all. Or
actually, currently I'm studying in this CDM.
Right. Good.
So I don't have any specific knowledge regarding that. But in India, we used to watch and understand the safety also parallel to the work.
Yeah, that is really, really important. That's paramount. I mean, if you're working in the construction industry in the UK, health and safety, the CDM regulations, I mean, that should be your top priority, basically. That's where you need to understand, what the regulations are. What about, like, I mean, dealing with the subcontractor? I mean, have you got those sort of experience at all? I mean,
Actually, right from the beginning, we used to call a lot of vendors are there. From civil side, from finishing side also. We used to call them and we used to understand them what is your role. So under me, there are a lot of shuttering vendors who are doing reinforcement work, shuttering work, concreting work.
Yep.
On square feet basis, on measurement basis, to be given them contract of reinforcement, shuttering, concreting. Then again, another is brickwork, plaster contractor.
Yep.
We have to arrange. So all that sort of things we are continuously doing. So this is our core field actually. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what is your aspiration? What specific job title are you targeting? Obviously, you know a lot more about yourself, your experience. So what are the job? Obviously, what I know from now, basically from 5-10 minutes of your explanation, I can see where you're heading towards. But what is your personal aspiration? Where you're heading to in the future, basically? Where you see yourself?
Actually, I would like to be see myself to be a project manager.
Project management.
Project manager, and I was working for that also. But since I came here, so what I am experiencing about my 15-16 days of time spent here, that I need to start once again from that. Not from the construction manager, because I don't think they will accept me as a construction manager here. Uh,
I would disagree with that one. What did you
because
just say?
since I haven't did a single site here, that's the main. I think.
No, and well, obviously, it doesn't matter. Obviously, you got experience in the construction industry. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether that's in India or somewhere else or in the UK.
Okay.
Still, the construction, whatever building, whatever you build in the India, that will be the same here in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
Same. Yeah.
so it won't be different, any different.
Yeah.
The only thing that is different, you need the techniques, basically, how to get into the construction industry in the UK. That's all I wanted to get into, basically. And I will, what I can share now, I now know a bit more about your background. What I can share is some sort of the knowledge you can gain about the construction industry, and that certainly is going to help you. Obviously, I don't promise that after finishing this session you're going to get a job. Obviously, for sure, is that won't be the case. But what I'm pretty certain about the techniques, what you can basically go about. Just check whatever I share now with yourself. If you just get that sort of knowledge, I'm sure you would understand what's going on in the UK industry, what they're looking for. Basically, in terms of experience, definitely I've looked at your experience, like a 21 years experience, way more than what I have actually in the industry. So you're more experienced than me, so there isn't any issue about your experience, anything as such. It's just the technique. That's all you need. Basically, you need to have a bit of a knowledge of the UK construction industry, and for that I would like to share my screen and a few sort of knowledge websites. That's what I would highly recommend for yourself to start looking into those ones. So can you see my screen now?
Your face is currently
right, okay, share. Can you see it now?
Yes.
So can you see the construction
design and
management regulations? Right, okay. So this is actually one of the website. I would say spend a bit of time on this website. I would say a lot more. Basically, if you are looking for construction industry sort of in the UK, you should know all these. I mean, what you can see in the left hand, these are all free stuff. Basically, you can download them. They are all PDFs basically here. The main topic you need to understand is the CDM. This is the one basically. So summary of the duties. So we have different sort of these are the stakeholders within the construction industry: designer, principal designer, contractor, contractors, workers. These are the different sort of stakeholders, and you need to understand all of them. Their responsibilities, what they do actually in the industry. So you just click on them, and you would basically get all the knowledge about what they do basically in the construction industry. Fine. This is all the other resources here. You can click on them. These are all PDFs. You can download them at your own leisure. You can just read them. This is really useful sort of tool. I mean, HSC website, and especially that's where I was trying from your CV. I understood you are in the construction sort of side, so that is really important. You need to spend a bit of a time basically just to understand what the legislation says about the construction. That's one of them. You need to make a note of this one, HSC. The second website I would highly recommend is the ICE website. If you're not aware, I mean, this is another useful resources. I mean, you can get from here as well. So knowledge and resource, that's where you can go into the knowledge resource, and you can just search for any, like, I mean, if I go into transportation, there are recorded lectures there. So whatever you can just search for construction, whatever your niche is, so you can search for that.
Sir, can I write the this website name? Just a minute.
Well, for your information, actually, forgot to ask. Basically, this is a recorded session. So I hope you have no issues. So I will I will share this recorded session. So you don't need to write. Yes,
then it will be a great tool.
you can review it later on as well. So just concentrate on what I'm trying to share basically here. So this is IC website. They go all the webinars, the lectures, the actually CPDs on this website, recorded lectures. So all you can do is just click and watch them. Whatever your relevant sort of topics are. You
building construction.
Yeah, so you
Most
can
of the thing.
yeah, those sort of stuff. So all you need to do, I think, if you're not non-member, you can only watch 3 months sort of the old stuff. But if
Okay.
you are a member, you can watch straight away basically the new stuff as well. But I'm sure there are tons of information there, so you can basically click and watch the whole webinar. I mean, that's simple as that.
Right.
There's
Fine.
lots of information there, and about any topic basically. There's so much stuff here in there.
Okay.
So that's the second. You need to spend time on this one as well.
Mhm.
The third website I would highly recommend, especially where your niche is the construction industry, is the NEC. This is the contractual side basically. Try to
Okay.
understand how the contract works, what are the different type of contracts. So generally the NEC is the one basically that currently used in the UK. There will be other traditional frameworks there, but generally majority of the time you will come across the NEC contract. So you will find lots of different types of contracts here. So just a basic knowledge. Obviously, I don't want you to just basically masters everything in the NEC contract, because that's not your you want to go there. But it's just a knowledge. I mean, that's all you need to know. And in fact, I mean, once you go through all these websites, so you will have the knowledge of health and safety. These are your personal knowledge to gain about the UK construction industry and about the contract. So when it comes to the interview sort of stage, that's highly likely. I mean, the question will be about the health and safety, managing basically the site, the subcontractor. That is generally what the questions is going to be all about. And as long you know about the UK construction industry, the rules, the regulation, the legislation, that's all you need to understand. I don't want you to masters. I mean, whatever I shared now, I don't want you to master them everything, but obviously with the time, once you get into the market there, you would understand them with the time. But just to have the basic knowledge of the construction industry, that's where is going to be your starting point. So I would say spend a bit of a time there.
Fine.
In terms of I'm sure you've been in the UK for now a month or so. So the job sites, I mean, I'm sure you search for those relevant jobs. And if you look at the key responsibilities for, like, I mean, if I go that property, building, construction project manager, I mean, that's what I can see is quite a relevant sort of job. This is the key responsibilities. That's where you need to be focusing on. As long you see these key responsibilities, this is something you can basically provide service to the employer. Just go for it. I mean, that is the main section. Actually, every job would have the key responsibility section.
Right.
For instance, I mean, like in this example, I mean, if I look at these responsibility, right? So what I literally just said about the health and safety, you see there, about adhering to health and safety procedures.
Ensuring,
and it's about the bill, payments such as bill, budgeting, preparing. That's all to do with the contract, basically. Overseeing the contractor there. So see, I mean, these will be the main requirements. I mean, where you are actually in the construction industry as a construction project manager. So you need to have these basic knowledge. You need to understand the legislation. As long you are on top of these just the basic knowledge at the start, I'm sure your experience is way more than what needs actually the construction industry here in the UK. One thing, obviously you shared your CV. Thanks for that. I had a quick look at actually your CV as well. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So what I found, there's lots of experience there, but what I see, obviously, I was as a new person looking at your CV. What I could see, the missing points was there, like in the start, basically half a page or so. You should have all your sort of strengths there. What you're actually looking for, what your strengths are as a project manager, as a construction project manager, what your strengths are, your health and safety sort of side, contracting side, basically dealing with the contractor, the stakeholders. That's what it needs to be in the first sort of half there. Like, I mean, I started reading your CV there. I've gone up to there, but I couldn't understand. I couldn't come across anywhere whether you are project manager or construction manager. Basically, I was hard to get to that point. Basically, and if I'm honest, I mean the way the recruitment agencies, they work is just that they would just have a look at the top, the profile.
Fine.
If they found you have the qualities or the skills actually what they need, they will start reading the rest of your CV. Otherwise they will just skip it from there. And that's what I found actually with you. So you need to a bit of free formatting and make sure you use most of the keywords. I mean, like the keywords, the trick I would say you can use is basically when you go to these job search, you can find the keywords from there. For instance, like contracting, health and safety, stakeholders, basically these sort of make sure compiling expenditures, these budgets, bills, preparation. So as long you're using these main sort of the keywords, that's where your CV is gonna come to the top. So CV plays really important part, because that is the first point of contact between the employer and yourself. I mean, like you got 21 years experience, but obviously it doesn't help at all if your CV is not up to that mark, basically. Because that's the only way you're representing yourself, through your CV. So you need to spend a bit of time on your CV. What I found, like, I mean, here in the work experience history, you spend quite a lot of the sort of details here about the projects there. What the employer they will be interested to see is just that bit there, your job responsibilities. So you need to concentrate on your responsibility. What did you actually on the jobs? So you need to expand rather than, I would rather see basically this sort of about the job responsibility, and I would reduce that bit, just that size basically. So that's what you need to just reformat. I can share briefly my CV as well. If you want, I can share that as well. And that will give you just some guidance, basically what you need, how you can tailor basically your CV. I don't say it's the best CV, but at least that will give you some guidance. Let me bring up my CV. I said, I mean, you got more experience than me, so you in terms of experience, there's no doubt about it. It's just the way how you represent yourself to the employer or to the recruitment agency. That's all it matters, right?
Understand.
So, like, I mean, this is my CV, and you can see if you read my CV, just a half page there up to there, like, I mean, my contacts and my profile. You would understand actually what my experience are, what my specialty is. Like, I mean, straight away you need to say who you are. Basically, I'm a civil engineer and I have that experience. So you need to straight away say to the point. Basically, you need to highlight that, and then here all the keywords. Basically, what all the keywords are here. Basically, I say key experience, but this is the keywords. You could use similar keywords there as well, and qualifications basically. So half a page of my CV, I mean, someone look at this and they will get all the information. They don't need to look at what's underneath there. Once they look at this half page, they would understand where I sit actually, and then they can go on again about the asset responsibilities, accomplishment. I mean, this is the key point. Basically, that's where you need to concentrate on your CV. So I can share my CV. Have a look just for your guidance basically, and have a look basically. I'm sure you got more experience. You can even expand these ones responsibilities in your case. And if you just tailor it similar way, I'm sure I've been receiving calls and job offers a lot of the time, like I would say at least once or twice a week on this CV. So it's working the least for myself. So I'm sure if you just tailor your CV similar sort of format in terms of the keywords, basically the main content, the top half page, just concentrate on that one to be really powerful there. So as long you stick to these a few sort of guidance, I'm sure in terms, as I said, I mean, like you got plenty of experience, and don't basically get to that point like you only have the diploma only, and that's where you're going to be pushed back because of the diploma. It doesn't work that way at all in the UK construction industry. The
Really?
way it works is based on your experience, your skills. I mean, that matters the most basically.
Okay.
So only concentrate on your key skills, basically what you can bring to the table. No one is going to ask you about, where did you do your diploma and why you didn't do MSc or BSc. No, that won't be a question at all. So forget about that side. Concentrate on your skills, what you can offer, basically. Obviously, based on your experience, you have 21 years experience. That's what you need to highlight, and that's where it comes to the CV. So you need to highlight in this bit there your key skills there. So that's what I found actually from conversation with yourself, obviously 10 minutes, and what I found from your CV. So a few, basically, just get the basic knowledge of the UK industry, and CV, spend a bit of a time, I would say, on your CV. That would really, because that's the only way, I mean, you can link between the employer and yourself, basically. That's the only linkage there. So spend a bit of time on your CV. I will share, as said, I mean, this CV with yourself. I got your email. And in terms of application, job application, as I said, I mean, like, you look at these key responsibilities. As long as you're confident about your skills, you can achieve these ones. Go for it, basically. Just look at that one. Because I don't want you to apply blindly to all. Just look at the construction project and apply for it. Don't do that way. Because lots of the time, because you won't get a response, and you get to that stage, I'm applying for tens of jobs, I'm not getting a response. So the main reason is because the employer specifically asked for the skills. As long, I mean, you had a quick look at these ones, I mean, these are something you can just apply for that. And in terms of be patient. I mean, that's what I can see. Be patient. There's always a good time. I mean, someone will call you. I mean, you won't imagine, I mean, where the call is going to come from, but certainly with keep consistency with your hard work. I mean, what I said, I mean, just get the basic knowledge and keep applying for your relevant roles, and I'm sure down the line you will get a call. And in fact, that's always the case with myself as well. Always receive a call from somewhere which I never expected. So that will be the case for yourself as well. So keep applying with consistency, and just get the basic knowledge and the CV, get it right. I mean, that's all you need. Right, so it's your turn now. Any questions?
I would like to know, relevant to this industry, I need CSCS card.
Yes.
I need SMSTS also.
And I would say get into the CSCS first. They are pretty much the same, basically. You would know the drill, basically. When you get the CSCS card, you will know the drill. It's exactly the same procedure. Try with that one, CSCS. Obviously, that's going to build your CV as well. I mean, once you mention that CSCS is there, right? I don't want you to just do all the trainings, everything beforehand. I don't want you to, because generally what happened when you join a construction sort of firm, they will provide you all the training, so you don't have to do it yourself. I mean, that's how it works in the construction industry here. So if you are on a construction project, basically, for instance, if I say you are in the railway industry, so it's CSCS is not a requirement there. So there will be a different sort of training you have to go through. That's where generally I say to the people, don't do any training at all. But obviously, you're looking at your experience. You are in the building sector. You have the construction sort of experience. So CS is really relevant to yourself. If you can avail that's pretty much obviously that's a plus for yourself. But I don't expect you to do all the trainings beforehand. As said, I mean, it all depends on the project itself, what the requirements are, and they will provide you all the trainings, whatever it needs, I mean, to execute your work there. So I would say initially just concentrate on CSCS. If you can do that, that's it. I mean, don't do any more trainings. I mean, because just concentrate on the getting the knowledge, the health and safety, and all the other knowledge. Yeah, what I shared, that would be good enough for yourself to start.
Okay, after getting the knowledge you prescribed in these websites, and after getting this CITB test,
yeah,
I will be applicable. I will be eligible to apply for CSCS card. Okay. Now, as far as my diploma is concerned, I have gone through this UK NARIC actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because the CSCS card doesn't recognize the certification from other countries.
Right. Okay.
So I've gone through the UK NARIC.
So go to the CITB, give them your experience. Basically, this is what my experience is in the construction industry.
Okay. So will they consider this? My experience?
Yeah. They will consider it.
Very nice.
They will consider it. Try directly. Yeah, get in touch with the CITB, and give them your experience, your certificates, whatever you have basically. And I'm sure CSCS is something I would say. Even the general labor here in the construction industry, they are getting as well. Basically, obviously, there are different categories. Yeah, I mean, for yourself, it would be like manager sort of level. But even the laborers, I mean, they need to go through the CSCS as well, basically, if they're working as a laborer in the construction industry. So, I mean, I won't see any issue with that one. If you just share all your certificates, experience with the CITB, I'm sure, they will consider that.
Okay. So, currently, I am having experience till 2007 because December 2007 I joined this L&T. I am having a lot of evidences of L&T, but after leaving L&T, then only I will get this 14 years of experience. So will it work here? No issue.
To be honest, I mean the way it works in the UK, it doesn't require any certificates. Like the experience certificates. I said, I mean, like generally, like I'm from Pakistan, so there when you apply for the jobs, they want a certificate from your previous employer. Yeah, your experience. It's not a requirement here in the UK. It's only your CV. I mean, that's what it's needed actually here when you apply. Yeah, that's the only. But obviously, if you have some certificates or some previous knowledge, whatever you hold them, I would say just share them with the CITB.
Correct. Yeah. This is a great. Really, you have given me one more thing that I can apply in CSCS through this my certification also.
Yeah, I'm sure. As I said, I mean, like, even the laborers, I mean, they got no sort of knowledge of industry at all. Even they need to go through the CSCS card for the green card, basically, for the laborers. Right. So I'm sure you can avail that opportunity. But in the interim, I said, update your CV and try applying. Don't stop applying for the jobs. I mean, the rest, I mean, that will carry on your knowledge and the other stuff, CSCS preparation, that will carry on in the background, but keep applying for the jobs as well, your relevant jobs.
So I would like to request one more thing. After getting your CV, I will edit my CV as per your CV. Then I will send back to you for your for the checking purpose, your suggestions.
Yeah, sure. I can review it. Just update your CV and share with me. I can give you some feedback on that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right. Yep.
Okay. Now, currently, looking all this, my current situation. You mean to say a CSCS card is not exactly necessary to get a job?
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. Yep. I was very much actually thinking about the CSCS card, how to get it, because
no, that is no absolute sort of a showstopper for yourself. I mean, as said, I mean, the main thing, I mean, that is required to get a job in the UK is your skills, and you have the skills.
Fine.
As long you brush up your CV now. Basically, get to that point, and I'm sure once you update your CV, you will see the influx of actually calls from the recruitment agencies. I mean, definitely that's going to change the scenario. You got the experience, the skills there.
Yeah. So currently you are working in AECOM, sir?
No, actually, I left AECOM 4 or 5 months ago. Actually, so I moved to another contract. So I'm actually doing a contractor, not as a permanent job. So that's something later on we can discuss basically. But yeah, first, once you get into the construction industry, so I'm sure there will be lots of opportunities out there, and I'm sure you can play around them.
Right. Because in my current this project which I am doing there in Delhi, it's International Trade Tower Center. We are building an International Trade Tower Center. There, Ecom is actually a project consultant.
Right. Okay. Now AECOM is worldwide actually. That they're throughout, and you will find here in the UK, every city has AECOM office basically. Wherever you go, they would have AECOM. And I must add, I mean, one of the best consultant I ever worked with, AECOM. Yeah, I work with all the big companies here in the UK, but I found AECOM is really the top notch.
Right.
Yeah.
One more thing, sir, I would like to add. Actually, I'm here on a dependent visa.
Yeah.
After getting a job, I would like to get a sponsorship job. How could I do that?
So the sponsorship, no. So the way it works, obviously, I would say concentrate on getting a job. I mean that is your first, right?
That is my first priority.
Yeah, that is priority. So don't just look at basically only the obviously the way it works. There are certain employer. I mean they have the sponsorship basically of who can sponsor the skilled worker visa. That's how it works. Yeah, the legislation how that work. But trust me, if you can basically get a job, deliver the work, even if they don't have a sponsor basically at the time, whoever you join basically, they will provide you it's not a hard thing basically to put the employer themselves on the sponsorship list basically. So it's easy for them. I mean once they obviously look at your skills, I mean you can fulfill their requirements, I'm sure they can provide you skilled worker visa. I won't say at this moment of time just concentrate on getting a job basically. Once you get a job,
just for the information,
so once you get a job, I'm sure the rest will come along. Or everything is going to settle in, I mean along the way, so that there won't be any issue at all getting the sponsorship.
Okay, fine. That's it, sir. Thank you very much.
It was nice talking to yourself. I hope, I mean, this was useful session, and obviously, I mean, if you got any concerns, anything, just keep me in the loop as well, how it goes basically down the line, how your progression about the job hunting is going. So do keep me in the loop as well, just to see if I can help anyway.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.